Today I wanna do a spooky video. I know I haven't done a spooky video in such a long time, and sorry about that. And I should put two and two together that October is spooky month. Yeah, that was kind of my bad. And now it's almost the end of October, and I don't even have a spooky video out. Not even one. So, yeah, I'm getting at least one out before October ends. Alright, today I'm taking a look at 10 scary ghost videos that will rock your socks off. Alright, let's do this. 3, 2, 1, go.
Night Terror. On October the 16th of 2025, something terrifying happened that left a mother deeply worried about her daughter. Her daughter often suffers from night terrors, waking up in the middle of the night, thrashing around, screaming in horror. Her mother has tried everything to comfort her by keeping the lights on, leaving the door open, and staying with her, but no matter what she tries, nothing seems to work.
Jeez, that is just terrible. Having a child with night terrors? Uh, huh. That's. Anyway, it's creepy when a kid has night terrors because you don't know what to do. In fact, anybody who has night terrors is. Geez, that must be a scary thing to endure. Yeesh, I can't imagine going through that.
Recently, she started recording the episodes to show her doctor, so he can get a better idea of the situation. Late one night, her daughter's night terror begins, and she starts to record. What she captures is downright terrifying. Watch closely.
I'm scared.
Scared? Are we scared, baby?
Yo, that is way too creepy. The fact that there was no noise whatsoever, just a quiet room, and whatever was in there with them. Oh, I got chills everywhere. Maybe that's why I almost didn't want to post a scary video. Because every time I react to them, I feel like I'm actually in them. Okay, I think I'm good now.
Come on, here, pickle. Come here, pickle. Not that girl. It's okay.
Oh no. Not the door closing on its own. And not to mention this creepy whisper that's happening. I was trying to explain it so she wouldn't be scared. Oh.
There's the vent right there, baby. See? The vent pushes the door. You're fine, okay? Are you a big girl? If you're scared, just remember, baby Lenny's here, mommy's here. We're all gonna be together in the same house. It's gonna be okay. Let's go to bed. What's wrong, Cora? Sweetie, what are you afraid of? You're scaring me, honey. I don't see anything.
Jeez. Holy. God. I hate the jump scares. But that's what makes a video scary. Oh, come on. There's just 3 minutes into the video. Oh, this is gonna be a long one.
Her daughter can be seen panicking in fear, but as she calms her down and takes her back to her room, the door suddenly closes all by itself and a whisper can be heard saying what sounds like, "That's a good girl."
It's okay.
Afterwards, she notices her daughter staring at the windows while frightened, before the blinds suddenly slam shut hard on their own, scaring both of them out of the room. She then makes a follow-up video explaining that the air vent doesn't actually close the door. She just said that to not scare her daughter.
So the AC was not on when the door closed.
What a good parent trying to not scare her daughter.
It's very loud.
Oh, I hate that. Sounds like a strange factory going off in their house.
And you can hear it coming from the vent. The air vent could not have pushed this door closed in that other video because the air was not on, the AC was not on. Her blinds do not have any remote or
My I guess that's supposed to say my buddy, and took a screenshot of one of those blinds and it closed. Question though, how were you controlling the blinds from the far?
electronics. We just opened them back up so I could show you. You have to be physically standing by the blinds in order to close them like this. There is no wires or anything like that. There's no way this could be battery powered or anything. They just close on their own. And also, all 4 of them closed at the exact same time. There's no way that's possible because you have to touch it and close it like that.
She shows that the blinds have to physically be closed one at a time up close, and the AC wasn't on to affect the door. So just how did the door close on its own and the blinds all slam shut simultaneously? It's clear that the girl saw something there that was scaring her before.
Definitely. the fact that she got the blinds on camera proves it. Like, there's definitely a ghost there. I mean, how are you gonna explain everything that you experienced? It's impossible.
Before it happened. After witnessing this, she is fairly convinced something is haunting this house, and is actually what is responsible for her daughter's night terrors. So she has arranged to move out immediately. But the question remains, just what caused these night terrors? And is it the same thing that slammed the blinds? The fact that she had night terrors and then this happened after 3 a.m. is strange enough on its own, but I'll let you make your own conclusions. Just moved in. In this next video, a man just recently moved into a new apartment somewhere in France, and as he arrives one day, he plans to make a video tour to show his friends when all of a sudden, he has a strange and creepy encounter with his neighbor.
Là où j'habite. J'ai emménagé à...
Je l'avais pas vu.
Pardon, je suis désolé. Je suis votre nouveau voisin. J'ai emménagé avant-hier. Du coup, enchanté.
Tu sens ce malaise?
Ça va, monsieur?
Ew. I do not trust this guy. The fact that he's just standing there menacingly is not a good sign.
Monsieur, ça va?
Il ne dit rien.
Si vous avez besoin de quoi que ce soit, vous me dites, hein, vous frappez, pas de souci. Hein.
Regarde les doigts. Ça veut dire un truc?
Ça va, monsieur? Bon. Bonne journée, du coup.
Oh, no. I think he was planning on doing something really bad. I mean, the fact that his fingers were twitching proves it.
As he arrives, he discovers his neighbor standing at the door and greets him, but the neighbor doesn't respond at all, and just twitches his hand in a strange manner. After some research, he discovered that the former resident passed away in that house, and believes his current neighbor might be crazy. On another night, while arriving home, he finds the neighbor's door wide open for a second time, and decides to record it when this happens.
Les gars, j'allais ressortir ma chienne. J'ai retrouvé encore la porte comme ça. Et c'est pareil, on dirait qu'il n'y a personne. Je sais pas trop. Y'a quelqu'un? Jean-Luc? Je sais pas, c'est flippant. Ta mère! Oh la vache! Oh, je vais crever.
Yo. Jeez. God, man. Enough of these jump scares already. God. That's how they get me. And I'm so invested in this that sometimes I don't, like, I'm like in a trance or something, and then the jump scare knocks me back into reality. It's like I'm watching a movie, but I'm not. This is a video. Okay, let's continue. Hopefully, I don't pause as much for the rest of the video.
Oh putain, l'enculé. Oh l'enculé. Oh, j'ai souri la fait exprès.
The door suddenly slams shut right in his face out of nowhere, even though there were no signs of anybody there. It's not clear if the man was hiding behind the door the whole time, or if something else was responsible, something paranormal. The next day he encounters one of the upstairs neighbors and decides to ask him about the man.
Bonjour. Vous habitez l'immeuble? Excusez-moi, je suis votre voisin, en fait, je suis du rez-de-chaussée. Si je peux vous parler 2 minutes, c'est par rapport à mon voisin de palier, là.
Ah ouais, le fou un peu.
Ouais. Pourquoi vous dites ça? Vous avez déjà vu des trucs?
Non, mais je sais pas, il est un peu bizarre, pour le peu de fou.
Mais genre, vous avez vu quoi?
Je sais pas, il est un peu possédé et tout, mais...
Possédé?
Ouais, je sais pas, c'est bizarre.
The other neighbor believes he is possessed and that's why he is strange. Well, later in the evening of the next night, he hears a strange banging sound, so he goes around the back of his garden to see what it is, and finds this.
Je sais pas si vous entendez. Mais j'ose pas. J'ose pas aller voir. Ça s'arrête pas. Ah mais attends, je vais passer par mon jardin. Je vais essayer de filmer, attendez, bougez pas.
Okay, if you're gonna show something, then flip the camera. Why is it on your face?
Wow, je l'entends bien le bruit. Pourquoi je suis en rouge comme ça? Je sais pas. Comment je fais pour retourner? Attends. Merde. Wow, cette porte elle est ouverte. Putain, il y a un trou dans mon jardin. Vas-y, putain. Vas-y, bouge, bordel.
God. I don't know if that's gonna be picked up in the video, but there was like this weird static noise. If you're wondering why I jumped like that. Yeah. Maybe I should have picked a different video, but I'm already this far in, so I might as well continue.
The man can be seen headbanging the wall repeatedly. After stopping the video, he says the noise continued for about 5 minutes before it stopped. The following night, the man is fast asleep when all of a sudden, he's woken up to his dog barking aggressively towards something at 4 a.m. and captures this.
Quelqu'un qui gratte à ma porte, putain. Il était genre 4 heures du matin.
Okay, at this point, you should just move. It was okay at first, thinking the dude was just a little crazy, but now it's getting into paranormal territory.
Ça va me réveiller, putain. Oh, c'est qui là? Qui ça?
An intense
Yeah, I knew it. It is paranormal. The scratching stopped as soon as he opened the door. Wait, he could have let the thing in. Oh, that's even worse.
scratching sound can be heard outside his door, even catching his dog's attention. But right after he shouts and opens the door to the lobby, there's nobody there. Whether this man is possessed or there's something more to it remains a mystery. But hopefully we get some more updates soon. The window. A woman named Tara was resting in her room late one night, when all of a sudden she heard a weird noise coming from the bathroom, so she goes to check it out. This is what she captured.
Hey, the ghost is just doing its business. Leave it alone. If it's in the bathroom, it had to mm, drop a giant ghost deuce, or mm, whatever it does in the bathroom.
I don't remember fucking opening that. What the fuck is that? Okay. Oh shit. What the fuck? What the fuck is that? Why? That's on the outside. What honestly is that? What honestly is that? Can I use my... What the fuck is... It's on the outside! It's on the outside!
Better it being on the outside than in. Whatever that was looked like claw marks or something.
Fuck! I'm scared. I'm terrified. I'm fucking terrified! What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Fuck, fuck, fuck.
The blinds can be seen moving in a strange manner all on their own, and when she lifts the blinds up, there's nothing there moving them. But a strange handprint can be seen on the outside of the window, leaving Tara in shock, because as she opened it, there was nobody around. Also, this window happens to be on the second floor of her house, so it's not just like someone could be outside it. Many viewers also pointed out that while she's showing the handprint on the window, what looks like a dark shadow figure can be seen.
Whoa! What? I did not see that. I was focused on the claw marks that I didn't even know there was something behind her.
Standing behind her by the bathroom door, but when she turns around and leaves, there doesn't appear to be anyone there or anything that could have resembled the shadow figure. So just what is trying to get inside her house?
Wait, I was gonna say that maybe the shadow was her shadow, but that looked like a man silhouette. This is getting creepier by the minute.
Let me know. The bakery. The following video comes from a woman named Morgan who runs her own bakery shop. According to her, strange things that she can't explain have been happening inside the shop ever since 2017. Objects often move around on their own. At first, she thought it was just another staff member who was moving things around, until she captured multiple instances on CCTV. They believe the building is haunted by a spirit they refer to as Harry. On one day, the security cameras capture something unexplainable. Watch closely.
First thing you're gonna see is, I had to turn it sideways, but just look towards the back stairway. You'll see the Dr. Pepper can fly. There's an orb to the right, and then the skeleton falls. So here's a zoomed in Dr. Pepper can flying out of the canvas. Again, there's just a wall behind it. I know it's blurry. I apologize for the quality. Let me reverse it, and you'll see the Dr. Pepper can come back. It literally comes straight out of the painting. Now, next, please look after the Dr. Pepper can falls, the orb flying up from the top left. And then the bones fall, and there's an orb flying to the piano bench. And then at the bottom of the right, there's another orb that flies up. So there's 3 total orbs in this video. And it is absolutely insane to me.
A can suddenly flies down the stairs and then a skeleton figure piece falls onto the ground. The creepiest part of this is if you look closely, the Dr. Pepper can actually comes straight out of the painting that's hanging on the wall. And this isn't the
If this is on Halloween, then it could be an awesome attraction. But yeah, it's probably good that it's not a real thing or real attraction.
the only time something strange has happened, because a few months later, they captured this.
Alright, this is just a screen recording on my phone. Pay attention to the guitar canvas above.
Hey, how come this is better quality than the one you showed last time? What the? Why didn't you just show this quality from the beginning?
Of the couch, please. Now you may think, oh wow, somebody threw it from above. Nope. Let me zoom it in for you, pal. This is me just slowing it down with my finger. That thing is morphing out of that painting. It literally just morphs out of thin air. What do you even do with that? What am I?
Dude, what? Jeez. Yo, that can is actually coming out of the painting. How how is that possible?
What am I supposed to do with that? So I threw the paintings away. That wasn't a good move. But please tell me I'm not crazy. Please tell me you see that bowl morphing out of that painting.
A spider bowl suddenly morphs out of the guitar painting canvas and falls on the sofa. You can even see the canvas move as the bowl comes out. She also explains that this item, along with the Dr. Pepper can, isn't even something they own or have seen in the building before. Morgan has no idea where it came from, but it left her creeped out.
This spiderweb bowl is it's my worst nightmare. And I'm like, guys, Harry literally just morphed a spiderweb bowl out of this painting. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? And I'm shook. I can't be there. I'm like, guys, close the store. I'm pretty sure we closed the store for an hour. I had to get my bearings.
Till this day, they continue to operate the bakery with these strange paranormal happenings.
What? Yo, they are brave to keep the place open with a freaking ghost in here. I thought they would, like, try to get rid of the ghost or something.
And have no idea what is causing these events. Alone. On August the 14th of 2025, a mother uploaded a chilling video. Her daughter was alone downstairs playing by herself when their indoor security camera captured something disturbing. The mother only just moved into this house with her daughter a little over a month and a half ago, and after witnessing what she saw on camera, she's convinced the place is haunted. One night, her mother is upstairs taking a shower while her daughter is playing downstairs, when out of nowhere this happens.
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands, just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table.
Yo. Okay. The bag and whatever the little thing felt falling couldn't kind of be explained, but how do you explain the girl in pain? That's like genuine pain she's feeling.
You would become so angry that you would act out violently.
Instead of just leaving the game this time, Sally's scared.
First, something falls on the floor on its own, then the girl says ow and holds her arm as she feels a sharp pain and immediately goes upstairs to tell her mum something touched her arm. Her mother panicked out of concern for her daughter's safety, but after looking at her arm, the evidence was indisputable.
Yo! Yeah, it actually grabbed her. How do you explain that? Yo! These are actually scary. What the heck? Yeesh.
Something had left a big red mark on her arm, but clearly there was nothing there at the time, and the girl didn't have anything on her or nearby that could have caused this. Her mother stated that the picture was only taken minutes after this happened, so her mother reviews the ring camera footage and sees a small object thrown towards her daughter, and then the bag falls all on its own, leaving her to conclude that something paranormal is responsible. Either way, the sudden pain on her arm and the mark is definitely mysterious. But let me know what you think. The Woods. On September the 19th of 2025, a girl named Sophie was outside her house in a secluded area by
Throwback to when I heard my own voice calling my name out into the dark. Oh, that's a mimic. Ugh. Okay, I can do this.
the woods, just playing with a football in the evening while recording herself playing and using her phone as a flashlight. As she kicks the ball around, she ends up deeper into the woods when something unsettling happens. Take a look.
Why? Why would you play when it's in the middle of the night outside? That is just that is just asking for trouble.
Ew, it smells weird in my mouth. Oh, that just went.
Oh. Oh, so she's the one who caused the problem. That's not good.
Hello?
Oh, something kicked the ball. Yo. I, I was not expecting that. I just paused it thinking there wouldn't be anything. But then I heard the ball being kicked.
I'm like,
Run.
hell no. I'm out. I'm done. That's it. I'm not gonna. I'm out. No.
As she looks for the ball, she starts to hear a creepy voice whispering to her from somewhere in the darkness of the woods. Then she doesn't notice, but as she stops to look, whatever it is can be seen momentarily moving
Oh, God. Eesh.
behind the trees, before disappearing again. Then, as she turns her back to it, the whisper gets louder, as if right behind her. So she quickly runs inside, leaving the ball behind. It's hard to make out in the video, but she states that whatever it is had her voice, and many viewers believe it was a mimic trying to lure her into the darkness behind the trees.
I knew it. I knew it was a mimic. I'm just glad she's safe.
But I'll let you be the judge. Mythology. On October the 14th of 2025, a woman named Lou was unable to sleep around 3 a.m. So she went out to the living room and decided to read her favorite book on mythology. You can see she is very focused on reading the book while her dog Peanut seems to be staying close while investigating the room. After some time reading, her indoor security camera captures this.
What am I supposed to be looking at? What?
While immersed in the book, she suddenly jumps up on the spot and looks to her side but sees nothing there. Her dog then comes to that exact spot where the incident had happened and then followed Lou as if it were uneasy about something in the room. She said at that moment she heard and felt a hot breath right next to her right ear, which caused her to get up and leave the room. Right as she moves to leave, an alcohol container suddenly falls off the table all by itself, even though her and the dog clearly didn't touch anything. She then makes a follow-up video explaining what happened.
Our house is actually covered with 3 CCTV cameras for our own protection. And a lot of you are asking if I was reading a Bible that time. No. I was actually reading this. I'm a fan of anything that is ancient.
Maybe you should have been reading the Bible. Then again, who knows what would have happened if she did.
A lot of you are also asking what was the whisper all about. I'm sorry, pero namali ako doon. It was not a whisper, but it was just a breathing. And something that was breathing, that is where alcohol bottle was placed. Something is protecting me there.
Lou also shows that there have been a few separate occasions where everyone was asleep or not in, and she has received motion detection alerts coming from different parts of the house, but there's never anyone there. She says that she doesn't feel very scared because she has these for protection, along with her dog Peanut. But the question still remains, just what exactly breathed in Lou's ear and knocked over the bottle? Until more updates, this one remains a mystery. In my house. The next video was uploaded on October the 13th of 2025 but was originally taken back in 2022. A woman was home alone just in her room upstairs when she begins to hear noises coming from downstairs. A little spooked, she pulls her phone out and heads downstairs to record it. When she captures something chilling, watch closely.
Why? God, this is creepy. She's all by herself too. That just makes it even creepier. Like, if there was someone there, you could probably hear them, but she's all by herself. So, whatever she's hearing right now isn't. It's either a ghost or maybe there might be someone. Who knows? But yeah, I think it might be a ghost. That's what I think, but what do, what do you guys think this could be?
As she stops to listen to the sounds, a dark shadow figure can be seen moving downstairs through the gap on the railing for just a second, and at that exact time you can also hear a noise in the house. At the time, she searched every room in the house and found nothing there, and didn't notice the figure until rewatching the video 3 years later, also stating that she didn't have any pets at the time. So is this a real ghost caught on camera? You judge. The Hat Man. A man named Josh Robillard moved into a new house somewhere in Canada and has been living there for quite some time now. At first everything was fine, but not too long after moving in, strange things began to happen around the house. On one night, he hears noises coming from a particular room in his house, so he decides to record it and captures something utterly terrifying.
Okay, I keep hearing shit up here. There's nobody else home besides me. There's definitely what's coming from up here. I left it on, so that's okay. Again, I don't want to deal with this.
Oh my god. God, that is terrifying. Seeing just a random thing in a room. And it's a shadow figure, no less. That couldn't be a human because there would have been some light on them. So that is 100% a shadow figure.
I do not want to deal with this. Nope, not again. Not again, not again, not again, not again. Not again, not again, not again, not again.
And it's gone. Great.
As Josh enters the dark room, a black shadow figure can be seen just standing there watching him. Upon looking closer, no details can be made out, except that the figure appears to be wearing what looks like a hat. Josh believes this is the Hat Man haunting his house.
Huh. This clip kind of reminds me of my very first video. Well, I did watch it from Nook's Top 5, and he had a clip like, I think it was this clip, but it wasn't like, it, if I remember right, my first video, it had this clip, but the clip wasn't like as long as how this one is.
A shadow person often seen in a dark trench coat and hat all around the world by people experiencing sleep paralysis. Just seconds later after he leaves the room and returns, there's no one there. A few weeks later, on October the 8th of 2025, he hears strange noises coming from downstairs once again. Then this happens.
I keep hearing shit downstairs. Rustling stuff. Check it out. Shouldn't be anybody here but me.
Would you stop it with dark rooms already? Oh my god. I'm not scared of the dark, but I probably should. Yeah. Oh. Alright. Okay. I'm better now. I just needed some time to relax. Oh, God. Okay, I'm almost done with the video. You can do this. Come on.
And let's not forget there was somebody in our house. By the way.
Go away.
God, no. Yeah, this really is like my very first video, but not more was added. I didn't know there was more to this. Yeesh. Okay. Okay, I gotta stop pausing, but it's just so creepy.
Time to go back to our trailer and die because somebody was in there while we were in their house.
Don't. Why would you open the door? Now you're gonna let the dude in.
After going downstairs, he turns the corner and sees the tall shadow figure once again, which looks like it's slowly moving closer towards him. So he locks himself in a room, holding the doorknob shut as whatever this thing is tries aggressively to get in. After a while it stops, and when he opens the door, there's nobody there. But as he looks at the wall, the marks can be seen from where the Hat Man tried to get in. Just why is this dark figure haunting his home? And is it the Hat Man? Let me know what you think of this one. If you have any video recommendations, you can send them over to Deb.
Yo. Out of all the ghost videos I've ever reacted to. This one is by far the creepiest. Whew.
depthsofdespairbusiness@gmail.com or tag us on TikTok at depthsofdespairyt. Air Force Base. A man named Anderson is part of the US Air Force serving as a medic and explains that strange things always seem to occur on the military base's treatment facility where he is stationed. While being away from home as part of the force, he decided to record a Snapchat for his wife, as it had been a while and he missed her. He mentions when he will be arriving back home when something deeply unsettling is captured.
At least I'll be home, and so we can prepare for Halloween. But yeah, there's that. Anyway, I just had to check this email real quick. So I'll be home in a sec, but I love you crazy.
A creepy dark face seems to peer out from the top corner of the door frame with two glowing eyes. As the figure quickly retracts above the door, a strange sound is heard, getting Anderson's attention. Knowing that he's the only one in the medical facility, he goes to check it out, but he sees nothing there. He explains that after sending the video to his wife, she noticed the figure and pointed it out to him, which left him deeply shaken up. Just who or what is this? Now to see one of the most terrifying.
Oh my. Whew. Okay. Thanks for watching their video, and now I see why I didn't feel like making a scary video, because I forgot how terrifying they were. Either way, I hope you guys like the video, and see you for another. I might continue with Dragon Ball Z Bridge. This is just the. I think that this is like a little break from Dragon Ball Z Bridge. Anyway, bye.
ああ、そうだ。